What's going on, good people out there in YouTube land or wherever my videos end up? I've been contacted by people in Asia before and whatever else, so I don't know what to tell you. The internet is a big place. So, once again, thank you for the support. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you guys are not being scammed out there. If people are asking too much for their services, ask them to, if they have any, proof of their work. Or why is your services so expensive? Or merely just go and find somebody else who's cheaper, or do the research yourself. Okay. So, with that being said, what is this particular video about? Well, this is going to be for those people who want to go out there and do stupid things and listen to some of these stupid gurus out there. Now, obviously, not everybody out there is a stupid guru, but there are some and they know who they are. A lot of them like to watch my channel and try to poke fun and make fun of me. And man, oh man, all their customers and clients who come to me after being ripped off and court cases not fixed and problems and being and not even showing up for your consultations over a Zoom or a call. Yeah. See, there might be one or two people who don't like me or my information. That's fine. Usually those are just the scammers or the trolls. But there's a lot of people out there giving false, fake, crap information and getting people in trouble. So, or filing fake liens or fake UCC or whatever else because you feel some type of way. Feeling some type of damn way is going to get your ass in jail or prison or worse. Okay, so navigate and learn to do commerce the proper, safe way. That's all that they want. The system is really not against you guys. We are against sovereign citizens, okay? Because those are the people who are trying to operate in both capacities at the same time, and they don't know what they're doing. That's what it is. You don't know how to do commerce, okay? And then some people out there are just getting really bad information from people who want them to push their agendas. Be careful when you deal with people out there with agendas, people who are afraid to show themselves on camera or they got to hide themselves. They don't want you to see what they look like. I've never hidden anything since day one. I call myself the Badwolf. Other people started calling me that years ago, so I just kind of stuck. If I had to really be honest, I really don't even operate as a wolf. My birth totem is a dragon. All right, so maybe I'll change it to the bad dragon. Nah, we're gonna keep the bad wolf. If people are afraid to show themselves who they are and stand on their work and back it up, there's a problem with that for me. But anyway, the people out there who are getting into trouble are the people who are doing false things, fraudulent things. As I've always said, if they're going to bother you, see, they're not really worried about me. Sure, they monitor this. I know they watch my stuff. Some of them have already reached out to me. It's no big deal because some of them also they want to learn too, and they want to make sure that if I'm putting out the wrong, incorrect stuff, that's why I show you guys where I find it in these manuals and in their books. That's why they leave me alone. They go after the people who are putting out information that are getting people messed up. They go after the people out there who are teaching people to do fraudulent things. That's why I show you guys where it comes from and I link it together so you can do them properly. Learn to do commerce properly. So this particular video, oh wait, I digress. So to those people out in law enforcement and the various agencies and state and whatever else, thank you for doing your job. Thank you for keeping us all safe. Thank you for going after these scumbags who are ripping people off. And even though this all is I construe mine to be entertainment, the people out there who are specifically trying to be sovereign citizens and then yet hide under the guise that, oh, we just want our rights and freedoms. No, if you're attacking any of our systems or international systems that are here lawfully and you're interfering with their commerce, to anybody interfering with people's interstate commerce or privacy, private laws, constitution, rights, freedoms, and values, and liberties, then you should be dealt with, period. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at what I'm talking about. 18 U.S.C. 1521, retaliating against a federal judge or federal law enforcement officer, which means anybody who works underneath the government as a judge or an officer by false claim or slander of title. Let's see what they have to say.
Whoever files, attempts to file, or conspires to file, in any public record or in any private record which...
Did you hear what they said there? Any record, public or private. You're setting up paperwork and things, trying to file a lien, a claim, a UCC, a whatever else for retaliation. They've got a problem with you. Let's get back to it.
Which is generally available to the public.
Which means that, okay, you can make your own private claim or private record, but if it's in retaliation and your record that you call private, but it's generally accessible to the public, they've got a problem with you.
Public, any false lien or encumbrance against the real or personal property.
Now, notice how they always want, so they're saying here, look, if you're putting it against their real property or personal property, these are two separate things. They've got a problem with you.
Property of an individual described in Section 1114, on account of the performance of official duties by that individual, knowing or having reason to know that such lien or encumbrance is false or contains any materially false, fictitious, or fraudulent statement or representation, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for not more than 10 years, or both.
Did you hear that? This is why I've said since day one not to be out here filing claims, false liens. Anybody not smart enough to know that in general is not somebody I want to take my advice from. Why would you ever knowingly want to file something false? Now, I know, I get it. You guys felt some kind of way. They took away your kids, or they didn't support you getting your kids back, or that's because you didn't know how to do commerce in the first place. But you allowed the game to go on, and instead of taking it to federal district court to get it overturned or appealing it, you decided to file a lien against their property without going to the court to get a default judgment or a judgment against them for what they've done and handling the proper way. So you couldn't win, you didn't know how to win, so you used your emotion and you took a rock and busted out their window. Sounds like you're a belligerent and a combatant to me. And that's why we have law enforcement in place for those people who are emotionally challenged, mentally deranged, mental illness, misinformed. Don't file anything without a document from them or a higher authority stating you can go after them for a monetary value or property or whatever else. You don't know how to play the game. You're not playing it right. And when you do that, I mean, it's nothing against me. I don't take responsibility for anything any of you guys do whatsoever. But when you do that, all you're doing is making more currency for them in the system. You don't think they're protected? You don't think they've got insurance? You don't think they have all that? So what are you really doing? Rather than making them more money and proving that you are a monster, a beast, an automaton, something to be controlled, because you don't know how to do commerce. All right, guys, that's it. I'm out. Ow. One or two more videos, and I'm going to grab some grub, rub-a-dub-duck, because I'm hungry as a... Yeah, gotta eat.